um, p.m. On Monday afternoon, the 7th of June. And I think it's 85 degrees or so. We hadn't hit 90 yet, but we're getting close. We will break 90. In fact, I saw 102 on the Oklahoma map for later in the week. Yeah, fucking 102 degrees. So I'm sitting up on the porch of the Norman, Oklahoma Library, third floor. So we'll get a view from there. And let's just get that view right now. And here we go. There we go. And I think I see some kids in the skateboard park down there. We got a new $1 million skateboard park here in Norman, Oklahoma. Oh, Norman's a pretty good town to live in. Um, and that is the Burlington Northern Railroad right over there. It looks like they've got it stopped for some reason, blocking one of the streets, and they're not supposed to do that more than what 10 minutes or 20 minutes or something. And we need to get the more cops down here to give them a ticket. And so anyway, there is our little city. Kind of looks like if you've ever looked at the broad view of like a webcam of Oxford, it looks pretty similar. All those low buildings down there where all those professors are thinking of things. Um, I just listened to, let me turn this back around here. Hmm. I don't know where the symbol is for turning around. Uh, I'm sitting in the sunshine and can't see the goddamn thing. But we will move around here and go inside or go clear to the back of the porch here. Maybe I'll be able to see. Yeah, there it is, right there. There we go. I'll come back around here and sit down. I'm 80 years old, so I'm always hunting for a place to sit down or a chair to sit in or a bed to lay on. Uh, and I've got a 26-year-old schizophrenic boy living with me, and he has worn me clear fucking out. We've been together since November, and I don't know whether you've ever lived with an untreated schizophrenic. Just living with a 26-year-old that's full of energy uh, is enough, that doesn't know how to do dishes. And but then you add schizophrenia in, and we're going to have to get this fixed. Uh, and I talked to a man today that said the community health clinic that he's going to helped him, took him to a psychiatric hospital, got him housing, got him health care, got him everything he needed. Yeah. And so there is a little hope for, uh, there's a lot of hope for Samuel. And I'm sure he's getting wore out too, because I get on his ass all the fucking time. He's always moving things, and I can't find anything. And then he throws things away. I don't. If you've ever lived with one, yeah, they just decide that we don't need that, and it goes in the dumpster. I have to go out and check the dumpster. I got my mop out of the dumpster the other day. So let's occupy the need act so we can immediately fix a lot of these problems and have the resources to do it with free money from the government. Free fucking money, okay? That's what it costs to create money. Zero, nothing, not a damn thing. And the bankers got us all sewed up because uh, they, they make money off of us. It keeps their uh, position in society uh, held, their prominence in society, and their income. And we're going to take that shit away from them, okay? That's called the NEAT Act. HR 2990 of the 112th Congress. Look it up. H.R. 2990 of the 112th Congress by former Congressman Dennis Kucinich. It's the most revolutionary legislation that's ever been introduced into Congress. And, all this racism and nationalism and all this shit. I heard a professor today on Renegade University say it wasn't because people weren't making money. Well, that has got to be crap, okay? He's got the statistics, yeah. Well, we know what statistics are. And yeah, he's got the statistics to show that no, that isn't the cause of all this racism and fucked up thing and people voting for Trump. The hell it isn't. It's got to fucking poor. What's wrong with the poor? They don't have any money. Okay, that's their problem. They don't have money. You give them money, um, give them good jobs. Okay, and minimize the time that they have to work for the man. Uh, and that's you can do all that with the Need Act. Uh, Instead of doing what Marx and Engels they wanted to do was democratize the workplace. Forget that. Just minimize the time you spend in the workplace, okay, and give people the independence of having an a guaranteed income, and the boss doesn't treat them right. They don't like the situation. They can walk and go fishing, okay. Go here in the park. Go skateboarding, and and we're going to put a senior park right in over there by the basketball goal. Uh, Hopefully, we're going to create a senior hill, and up on the hill is going to be exercise equipment for us old people, and there'll also be uh, a trail up there for people for the young guys on longboards. And they can come up on our hill, talk to us just a little bit, and take off and go over to the skateboard park. Boom, there he goes, and and maybe some of us old people can talk to him and give him ideas that he's not going to get from professors like this expert on nationalism. Yeah, uh, Thad, I've listened to about half of the broadcast. I'm going to listen to the rest of it. It's very interesting, but I think it's got in it what you don't like. Somebody trying to prove something with statistics, uh, scientifically, and, um, and we know that science has maybe done some great things. Hell, we're gonna have Mach 17 passenger jets, where for the aim is $100 you can go to from any point in the world to any other point. $100. That's the aim, and and it's not going to happen in my lifetime, but maybe it's going to happen in Samuel's lifetime. And I said, Samuel, you can go get on the train from here and go down to Dallas, Fort Worth, and get on a plane and be in London in an hour, hell, I don't know, 17,000 or 15,000 miles an hour. Okay. You can be in London pretty fucking quick and walk around on the streets, go to some of the pubs and say, and try to remember what I told you about how what London was like in the 1970s when I went there, when I could go to a bookstore and get some literature on boy love. Yeah, yeah, regular good literature in a good bookstore. That bookstore is still there, except the the building's there, but it's now a clothing store. And it's on Henrietta Street, right a couple of doors down from where uh, where the founder of the Boy Scouts, um, uh, Braden Powell, where he had his office. That's pretty good. Uh, I went to a bookstore 2 doors down from Braden Powell's office to get some books on boy love from people from the Netherlands. They've all been put in jail or or sidelined. Well, that's not going to happen under the Need Act. We will be able to sit, talk, go to the public square, uh, go visit with somebody else in Rome, or go do all these things and put together a whole different kind of world than we have now. You know, the '60s, we almost became human again, like we were at Marymount in 1625, whenever the residents, the Puritans from Boston, came over and destroyed the damn place, and because they were dancing and drinking and fucking, and didn't matter the race or the age, uh, that's what they were doing, and and uh, uh, and in the '60s we almost got back there. And I think this professor was kind of against the '60s. I got to think about what all he said. I'll watch that video again, and I ain't gonna get his book, Thad. I'm too book poor anyway. Took some things back that I bought for my apartment today, and so I've recovered some money, and because my landlord's going to sell the apartment, I'm not putting another dime in it, and we'll see. If it works out that I stay in the apartment, I'll stay there and go get that screen door again, and go get that towel rack for the back bathroom. Lowe's has got plenty of them. So anyway, uh, uh, yeah, we almost became human again in the '60s. But we can do that again for this next century, and uh, and become human again, because we can create our own money. We can have health care. We can go to school. We can read books. We can find people to have transportation to go visit with people. And Ted, you'll know that I did get Dallas Buyers Club. That the movie, it's going to be here a couple of days from now, uh, and it's yeah. And Fauci is the bad guy in the movie, and it's about AIDS. He was involved in AIDS, and I'm interested to see what that was all about. And so let's. I can bring this to an end now. The HR 2990 of the 112th Congress is. You can Google it and look at the legislation, and you'll see that the the we're going the government's going to be able to create the money, not the bankers. Commercial banks create all our money now, and they create it with debt, and they decide who gets money and how much. And all the 1% are because bankers decided they were going to be the winners. Okay, Amazon. Remember how long Amazon was losing money? Yeah. Okay, and the bankers kept them business. Now they just dominate the place. Hell, I'm buying my Fellini movie from Amazon, and so uh, what the NEAT Act does, it nationalizes the Federal Reserve, puts it in the Treasury. It ends fractional reserve banking so that the bankers will no longer have the power to create money and decide who the winners are and who the losers are. And it spends money into the economy for the things that we decide we want. And it's going to have to be us, because believe me, there's a lot of people that would like to have that power and and take it from our hands and use it. So we can we can uh, we can change things. Okay, we've got the NEAT Act gives us the power to do that. Most revolutionary legislation that's ever been introduced into Congress. Okay, this is William. I'm on the porch of the third floor of the Norman, Oklahoma Public Library. I'm going to see if I can get up here and go to a spot dark enough so I can uh, I can damn near fell. Uh, so I can see how to stop this video And I will talk to you again very, very soon. And I see the little button that says end. Bye now.